Yes, man, no introduction, right to it. Welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. And first, we start off with this face right here. We're going to talk about this police officer or ex-police officer that now has a $500,000 bounty on his head because they are looking for him for things that we will discuss in a few minutes. Let me just say that this story is rather strange, but we are going to get into it into detail. Stick around. We have another picture though that we want you to take a close look at, and we're going to talk about it. And this other picture that's coming right up, this guy is involved or is alleged to be involved with the Shantae Skies issue. Now remember the 80-year-old that went missing, and she from Red Hills, and she was not found for a couple of days, and then when she was found, of course, she was no longer alive, and then the community was very upset about it, and the community call up a man, beat him, burn him, set him afire, all these things, jungle justice, and people are saying that it was well justified. A lot of us were saying, oh my God, I hope they got the right person. Yeah man, we support the jungle justice, but we hope they are the right person, because if them get the wrong person, then we have an issue. What I don't understand is how police still has 2 more people in custody, right? But one person was beaten and burnt by the community as the person who was responsible. So was it multiple people that were responsible? I'm still waiting to get to the bottom of that one. But this particular picture right here, someone sent me from Jamaica and said, SouFlo, are the youth this is who is responsible for Shantae, right? And I just want you to have a look at it. I don't know, the last time I was in Jamaica just 3 weeks ago, this whole China bump and plot up here thing and bun weed all day and throw up devil horn sign, it seems to be everywhere in the culture now. And they have a funny way of saying, like, when you look at certain people, you just know that they're non-progressive, non-productive. Them not work nowhere because nobody now hire you look like that, and they don't own no businesses. And you know, so they're just some non-progressive element that will get into things that are troubling. But anyways, I'm going to leave this picture here. I wasn't there. I don't know for sure if it's the person. If it's not the person, somebody let me know. Now, on to our main story at hand. So $500,000 bounty on offer for this ex-cop's capture. Now, I don't know how he went from a cop to an ex-cop to a wanted man to the top of the wanted list. A reward has been issued for $500,000, or a reward offer is on the offer for anyone with information leading to the capture of this ex-police officer who is wanted, and his charges are attempted murder and aggravated robbery. So he is on the run, and his name is Wando Lloyd Price. M. Wando, or Wando Lloyd Price. Reports are that Price, who is wanted for the crimes that were committed on July 29th, get this people, this is why I said this one is funny. Very, very weird. I'm going to ask some questions and I need you to help me answer them in the comment section. So, reports are that Price, who is wanted for crimes that were committed July 29th of 2009, fled to the United States, where he was subsequently held and deported to Jamaica in April of 2019. We're still in April of 2019. So he fled to the US in 2009. He just got deported to Jamaica in 2019. They're saying anyone knowing the whereabouts is being asked to contact the nearest police station or call 119. Here's this detail now. He's described as being armed and extremely dangerous. And I would think he's extremely dangerous because he has training that the average civilian does not have. Right? He is described as being extremely dangerous. So according to Jamaica law enforcement authorities, now, this is the part that really get me. In July of 2009, he was charged in a halfway tree court in St. Andrew with robbery, attempted murder, and wounding with intent. In August of 2009, remember I know, July, he was charged. Robbery, attempted murder, and wounding with intent. This is 2009. 1 month later, in July of this is July all this happened. 1 month later, in August of 2009, he was admitted to the US legally, not illegally, legally, with a non-immigrant visa with authorization to remain in the United States until February 7th of 2010. Price failed to depart the United States as required, so basically he overstayed his welcome then. In August of 2015, Interpol issued a red notice for Price for the aforementioned crimes committed while he was a police constable in Jamaica. So Interpol didn't issue any red alert for him until 5 years later. That's one. For two, I want to know how he was charged with such a serious crime and such serious offenses: wounding with intent, attempted murder, and armed robbery. He was charged on 2009 July, but yet he was able to leave Jamaica and be accepted into the US August of that same year. So how him pass airport? He got legal documents and passed airport, flew out of the country. Shouldn't there not have been a stop order on this guy? Should they not have taken away his travel papers, travel documents? Was he released on bail and then he left and tried the papers, and because they were pre-approved before this situation they actually went through? Why did they not issue a warning? Why did they not call their USA counterparts to say, hey, he's there, he just left Jamaica, y'all need to find him and send him back? Anyway, he failed to depart the US, and in August of 2015, Interpol issued a red notice for him. In August of 2017, ERO headquarters in Washington, D.C. advised ERO New York that Price may be living in New York City metropolitan area. This is from 2009 to 2017, you know. On November 22nd of 2017, Price was arrested in the Bronx in New York by ERO deportation officers, assisted by ERO New York Special Response SRT team, on immigration charges. September of 2018, he was ordered removed by an immigration judge. He was captured November of 2017, and he wasn't ordered to be deported until September of 2018, even though he was an illegal immigrant and had overstayed by many years. Price was ordered, this a boy a lucky or what? Price was ordered removed by an immigration judge. On March 12th of 2019, an appeal of that decision to the Board of Immigration Appeals was dismissed, paving the way for his removal to Jamaica. So what they're saying was he actually appealed to stay in the United States of America. And I'm sure he came up with some kind of a story like, my life is in danger, they're going to set me up for stuff I didn't do, and I need help, and if you deport me there, I'm going to be in great danger. Well, it turns out that they did their investigations, and that appeal decision to the Board of Immigration Appeals was dismissed, paving the way for his deportation. He was then deported to Jamaica, where he is now on the run. Now here's what I want to know. Again, when he was deported to Jamaica, did he escape authorities, or was he brought back as a criminal, shackled and handcuffed, and then transferred from that plane from US authorities to Jamaican authorities, where they would put him in custody and hold him there? Or did this just slip through their fingers? He was allowed to come into the island and just process through and go about his business. Then they realized who it was, and now they have $500,000 on his head. Here, this is just weird. Too many questions to this. And I'm dying to know the rest of this. Me think something missing. So I think them have to go top up this money at about $1 million. Don't you think? Leave your comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. I'm out.